Welcome to the American Fork Podcast. We are a bunch of people that get together. We're friends, and we like to talk about all the hard subjects in America. And what happens is America screws itself up, and then we get here and we talk about things and fix America, right? Phil?
Jeff?
What?
It's okay.
I just cleaned up this mess.
Exactly.
Can we keep it clean for 10 minutes?
That's why we can't have nice things. Phil, you were looking at me like you wanted to kill me.
If you need to lay down, we can handle this.
Oh. Are you... What?
Well,
He's inviting you to not host
It's
tonight.
just so late. I thought you'd be asleep by now.
You know, it's very true. I am a... Yeah. I go to sleep. I think it's 3 hours past my bedtime.
Yeah, Jeff
Yeah.
needs a break already.
Yeah, it's great. Okay. We'll take a nap later.
No,
Phil.
you were pretty chipper, though.
I'm doing okay?
Yeah.
If you just give me the sign, put both hands in the air and say, Jeff, you look tired. If I'm looking tired.
He's already ready.
That's just normal.
Okay. Well, with me are some of my friends. Phil is across from me.
Yep.
Amber.
Hello.
Jacob, Beth.
Yeah, that's true.
Trent.
Hi.
Hi. And then our special guest for today is James.
Howdy.
We'll get into you later, but you are the executive chef of a pretty cool restaurant and sugar house. And
Yeah.
I'm excited to talk to you.
Ooh.
It's good times.
Yeah. So, but as tradition, what do we do, Jake? We start with
I don't even know anymore.
high fives.
High fives?
Interruptions.
We start
Okay.
with interruptions.
Start with
Yeah.
tangents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we start with news from American Fork, and American Fork sucks, and so I don't find any good stories. But it rained there, so we're going to talk about that.
It rained
Yeah.
a lot there. I happened randomly. I never go to American Fork anymore. And
Mhm.
2 times this week, I happened to be there, and it was like a monsoon.
Yeah. I'm in Pleasant Grove, which is close to American Fork.
Mm-hmm.
And it blew down my favorite tree.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
I'm
no.
still heartbroken about
What
it,
kind of tree
actually.
was it?
At your house or just somewhere in
Yeah, at my house.
Her
I,
favorite tree is 3 houses down.
I just
My
go
favorite
visit it
tree is not at my
randomly.
house.
Yeah. Hug it. I'm a tree hugger. No, so I heard the storm like get really windy and my chickens were outside. So I was like, oh shit. So I ran out there to like try to get them in their coop and it had blown over. Like it was like a microburst of
Yeah.
wind
Wow.
and
I know.
hail.
and hail. And I saw it as I was like trying to shield myself from the storm. Anyways, it was really sad.
How are the chickens?
The chickens are fine.
Good.
They're hardy.
Yeah, I was
Americanas.
up at Tibble Fork. That's still a thing.
It's
What
even more
is-
popular
Tilburg?
now than it
Oh,
was
it's
then.
packed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
Tibble
wasn't
Fork's
too
great.
bad, but it was cloudier. But we had a good time on the lake, and then as soon as we were taking off, the rain came down and the floods came up.
I was waiting for it.
Was that a church
There-
song?
Yeah.
There was a
Are you
Okay.
foolish?
there
man
was
or
a
wise
power
man?
outage in American Fork. 5,000 people without power.
Oh, dang.
This morning.
Oh wow!
For how
This
long?
morning?
Yeah, it was between like 4 and 8 this morning. They said the cause of the power outage is under investigation.
I would say it's
And
due to lack of
How'd
power.
they fix it then?
It might be due to lack of power. And that was the last I had heard. Like I said, it was this morning, but
Huh.
a lot of people were. That's the norm. Rocky Mountain Powers. People are out of power.
My
That should
guess
be company
is
slogan.
that
We're out of
the
power.
power guy up in his like little cat box, whatever you call
A
that.
cat box? Is that the word you want to use?
The bucket truck?
Man
The power
lift.
guy?
What's
The
that thing called?
boy lift.
Oh.
Boy lift.
It's called a boy lift.
He's up there smoking weed on his break. Then he sets his headphones on the power line.
Beats by Dre.
And that's why the power company's like, we're investigating. We don't know.
They just have
But it
some
was
dude
them.
in like a scissor lift at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
It's the perfect time.
What are
Yeah.
you doing at 4 a.m?
Yeah.
I don't know that we want to know that. But
Are you lazy or sleeping then?
Because you should be on a scissor lift.
This is the size of the hail that was
Holy
falling in
cow.
American
Yeah,
Fork.
the hill
Wow.
was wild.
Holy hell.
Is that
Holy
your
hell.
hand?
Pretty
No.
intense.
This is a hand on
A person in American Fork.
Instagram?
Insta Chat Snap. I don't know what it's from, but huge hail things that
Bigger
are
than
like
a
the
quarter.
size bigger than a quarter.
Yeah.
So that would hurt. And then
was there a lot of car damage? And I just didn't watch the news.
I know. That's what I was wondering too. Because I saw that same picture and I was just like, I'm wondering the same thing.
Our hail in PG was typical, like
Yeah.
small pebble
Tiny little-
size.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it held pretty good in Provo too. It was it Tuesday? One of those days. I can't keep them straight anymore.
That was yesterday.
But
Yeah. And it was yesterday.
maybe it was yesterday, but it seemed like it was like sunny, and then 10 minutes later it was pouring, and then it was sunny,
That
and
was
then 10
yesterday.
minutes
Yeah,
later
it was
Yeah.
Fast and Furious
hailing.
for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was crazy.
It's emotional.
Yeah.
It gets really
Cool.
emotional.
Storms.
So
Yeah.
it rained in American Fork. That's my news story.
Okay.
You like it?
Love it.
Was it
That's so-
sufficient?
So great.
Did it meet all the quotas?
Is that why your basement flooded?
Jake's
Really?
basement flooded.
Mhm.
I actually brought the story up to try and bring that up for you, but
How
Yeah.
how
Tell me
did
how your
it flood?
basement
Aren't
flooded.
you like way higher than the road?
You're
Good
kind of on a
point.
hill, aren't you?
Who did your backyard?
Rain came into the window sills, the window wells, and the stairwell into the basement apartment.
Just the rain. It wasn't like flowing from somewhere.
Well, it was flowing down the stairs, and the drain at the bottom of the stairs couldn't handle the amount of water, so
Oh,
the water kept going into the door, and then into the apartment, and then into our utility room.
Phil, let me
Oh,
break it down
man.
for you. The water was outside,
mhm.
and then it came inside, and that's a problem.
Okay.
So again, rain's
Well, it's
come
not.
down,
It
floods
wasn't just
came up.
rain. It was just rain from the house.
You know, like stormwater rain that like runs down the sidewalks and the.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm asking because his house is up way high.
Are you trying to think that his stairwell
Yeah,
just
it wasn't.
vertically above that carried enough water to flood the basement?
It was not.
That's what he's saying.
It wasn't
No, he's not.
coming in from like the street or anything. It was into the stairwell, into
Is
the
it
windows.
off of your
window
roof?
wells.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, well, I mean, our roof we have a rain gutter.
That
But
spills right in their stairwell.
Stairwell, yeah, that goes right down into their door.
Into
Yeah,
the
you should really fix that hole that pours into your
into
house.
the basement
There's
bedroom.
we don't have an awning over the stairwell.
Uh-huh.
So pretty much rains like right as you walking out the door of the basement. So all the water pools into the bottom of the stairwell. All the water that's falling.
No one's saying it, but I
Terrible.
think you should get a cover.
You know, I'm saying it.
Uh-huh.
I'm glad you're letting me know.
Oh, for that stairwell.
You know, I'll go out on a limb. I'm going to say
Trent's a
it.
true friend.
You need
Yeah.
to cover it up.
No, I asked
welcome.
because I work in construction, and that's like the thing I'm always focused on. Like, where's the flashing going?
Yeah.
Where does it overlap? How do we fix this valley so everything flows and the water goes away from the building? That's why I was wondering.
Mm-hmm.
And
Water goes downhill, right?
Yeah.
Good.
Allegedly.
That's what I remember. I know. It's been accused of.
And under doors. hmm Also that.
Okay, well, sorry, Jake. You going to file an insurance claim or just open the doors?
We haven't noticed anything damaged. There may be some baseboards that soaked up some water. But other than that, it was just water and we soaked it up.
Okay. Well,
Do
we
you have,
live
like,
in a
fans
desert.
blowing?
Yeah.
We live in a desert, so it'll dry out, I'm sure.
Just
That's my
tell your
advice.
tenants to turn their air conditioning up real high and
We
Yeah.
control the AC.
should dry it. Oh yeah,
So just
No.
do that.
should
You
dry it
control
out.
the AC for your tenants.
It's like a basement apartment.
One,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
That's how it is at my house
It's
too.
one,
I feel bad.
just
for 'em
one
downstairs.
unit for the
Okay.
whole house.
Oh really?
That's ours
So do
is
they
too.
have to enter in like formal requests when they want the air turned down?
If
Pretty
they ever
much.
do, yeah. We've had our house for 7 years. We've never had any requests to change the temperature.
They probably just like
'Cause
more
it's a
open
basement.
a window
A basement
or
apartment is like always perfect temperature as long
Yeah.
as the AC upstairs is like around regular, normal temperature settings. So
Nice. Well, you should try freezing them out. That's what I suggest.
that's
See
the
what
next.
see what temperature it needs to get to before they recommend you.
That's
shut
the
it
next
off.
disaster we're gonna experience.
Are we still talking about water?
Yeah, maybe we should.
We had a lot of people in our neighborhood get flooded. Their basements flooded.
Oh, were you over there helping them?
I was gone.
How
I was
hard's
out of
your
the
heart
house. Very hard. Logan's football game was down in Salem.
Oh,
I
So we were
wasn't
there.
helping anybody.
Oh man,
I looked away from my email.
not
So
practicing
storms.
what you preach.
Storms.
Next story is Utah news. I don't want to hear mom and dad fight all night. So I'm going to move right on to Utah news. So it looks like Mother Nature finally tried Taco Bell. Because
What?
They got diarrhea.
Those were my thoughts.
the popular Lake Powell geological feature
Yeah.
collapses. The name of the geological feature was called Toilet Bowl. Are you guys familiar with this?
Yes.
No.
So
You been
toilet
there, Trent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you heartbroken right now?
Yeah, it was a pretty cool feature.
Yeah.
I'd like to find a picture of Toilet Bowl to show
The before and
James.
after. None of the articles I've seen have a before and after. It's
I'm
just
actually
like-
going to
Oh,
Lake Powell this
Well,
weekend.
the video of it,
Well, you just
Like,
missed it by a week.
you're
Yeah.
watching some
Shit.
person and then
It's actually it was a cool feature.
Huh.
Sorry, go ahead, Amber.
no, you please.
No, you and I were talking. I didn't realize you were talking. Sorry.
I wanted to get interrupted. So.
No, go for it.
So
I
this
was hoping you would.
silence. There.
Oh, that's what.
this is an aerial shot of the feature known as Toilet Bowl. Okay,
Okay.
That
It's
was
pretty
way-
neat.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
higher right there.
but basically it has collapsed now. You see that?
That's the
that-
Wait, go back to it.
Okay, there it is.
Now go back the other way.
Wait, that's it right there.
What collapsed?
So go
So
back to the water's just really high right there. Like there we go.
See that
part
notch?
collapsed.
That
Yeah.
fell, and then it just continued to fall.
So it was an arch like this,
Mhm.
and then an arch like this.
There you go. Before and
Right.
after.
There. That's a good one. Top
Yeah.
left.
Okay. So that little part on the left fell.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
You know how
It's a-
some toilet bowls, when you sit down, have a full ring,
And some
and
have
then the men restroom, it has like the hole in the front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a hole in the front now.
Yeah.
It's like a U shape.
Yeah,
I get it.
it's a shit
Perfect.
bathroom
Yes.
toilet seat.
Phil,
How-
you could still poop in there. Is that what you're worried about?
Yeah.
I'm amazed no one got hurt, honestly.
There was
Yeah.
people up on top of it when it was falling down.
Okay, I did see a video of that, and like it was stuck on the people, and then you could hear it like crashing, and I'm like, wouldn't you pan over just a little
So
bit?
it wasn't
to, like,
on.
see
No one
it?
actually caught it on film falling.
But okay,
But there was a lady.
Some rocks they did that I
Jerks.
saw.
Did you
Yeah.
see that other one just recently in Powell where that whole cliff came down? That lady got that on camera.
Mm.
Well, it is sandstone.
Yeah, it is
in water.
sandstone.
Oh,
Checks out.
Yeah.
I remember my phone sucked.
So
I
Science.
just remembered.
yeah, I don't know how that worked,
Yeah.
but apparently something goes down.
so,
It, it is amazing though. It's like that was slowly carved out over like 90,000 years,
190 million.
and
but
people
I think 190 million or something.
Yeah.
Is what
and
they said.
people just happen to be around when it.
'Cause it was-
90,000s.
Well, I'm sure it's gotten worse since the 1960s when they filled it.
That's
oh,
true.
you're one of those people. Shit.
I'm
Is the
simply
earth flat
stating
where you live too?
facts. No.
I bet you the Boy Scouts blew it up with fireworks.
They just pushed it over.
Yeah.
Well, do you guys remember like 2020? Remember in Thailand they had that thing called the elephant?
No.
No,
I
It
mean, I
was
know
like
what
a-
an elephant is.
Enlighten us.
They have a
but
lot
it
of
was
things
like
called elephants.
It looked like an elephant standing in the middle of the ocean, and you could like
I've
take
seen that.
things out there. But then in 2020, it just like collapsed.
Oh,
Oh, really?
dang.
But they did get that on film.
Remember
did.
when that guy like kicked one of the goblins over in Goblin Valley?
Yeah,
and,
the
like,
Scoutmaster.
posted it on like
Yeah, that was an idiot move.
YouTube or whatever.
He posted it?
Yeah.
What a dumbass.
Yeah, went straight to prison for the rest of his grandchildren's lives.
I don't think it was
Something
that
like that.
long.
I think
Wow.
it was like a few months.
Oh, was it?
Intense.
Oh, I thought it was pretty severe, whatever it was.
Yeah. But it just made me think one day that news article is going to be like the delicate arch has finally collapsed.
That's what I
That
was
would
going
be,
to. I was wondering, like, when's
like
the
an-
delicate arch next? Because that's like,
that'd be
Delicate?
insane.
It'd be a while.
Delicate.
That thing looked, you could tell it was like just cracked up in the middle. It was weak. Delicate arch is massive.
No,
I mean, it'd be major earthquake.
This is
or
probably a
something.
bigger arch than Delicate Arch.
Yeah, but where it pinches
Oh yeah,
closed
that's fine.
right there. Delicate arch is thick. Like
Are you talking? You're talking. That's Rainbow Bridge.
no, I'm
Delicate
talking
Arch is what's-
delicate
that's what
arch
goes,
is the
like,
one on
up.
the license plate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's not crazy big.
it's big. On a picture, it doesn't look big, but when you stand under it, it's
Like,
like
Rainbow Bridge is way bigger.
on a
than,
picture, it's like 5 by 7 inch.
yeah, on the license plate.
What is this? Delicate arch for
Delicate arch
ants?
Monument for ants.
What is this? An Arches National Park for ants?
I feel ashamed to admit that I didn't realize that arch was called the Delicate Arch until
Oh yeah, on the
just
license
now.
plate.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
said you
I'm
were
a Utah native.
Yeah,
born and
are you really?
raised. Yeah. I went to
Yeah.
college in Texas and came straight back.
Oh wow.
Did you ever?
Yeah.
Are you an outdoorsy guy?
Yeah, I'm what people would call a granola.
Okay.
Apparently.
Really?
Apparently.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Somebody called me
But
that
have
the
you
other
been
day.
to Delicate Arch?
No,
in
when I
Arches?
was in, is that in Moab?
Yeah,
Yeah.
in Arches National
Okay,
Park.
Right next
so
to Moab.
I did a rope swing under the Looking Glass at midnight, which was pretty sick. It's a 3-pitch lead climb up to the top, and then you set a rappel
Yeah.
and belay down.
That's
and
cool.
Then
Oh, cool.
do a rope swing
Yeah,
there.
that's
That was
cool.
wicked cool, but no, I didn't.
Yeah,
see
Delicate
anything
Arches
else.
is a good hike if you're down in the area and you can get into the park.
It's hot.
Well, yeah, don't go in the dead of the summer.
Hmm.
The winter's nice to go down there actually and hike.
Like February and March. Really nice.
Yeah. But it's like maybe a 30-40 minute hike. It's a good steep hike, but it's cool like being up there. It's a cool arch to take pictures by and be under and all that stuff.
That's where we all were when we started bombing Iraq, remember?
Oh yeah.
We didn't bomb Iraq, but the United States, right?
Yep, we did not.
Okay,
Nope.
good.
I wasn't.
Just-
When
to
the
clarify.
news broke, we were at the Delicate Arch.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I remember that
Changed your life.
because I said it. That's why I can tell.
Okay,
everyone.
I have another Utah news. Are you excited?
Wow.
Yeah.
I called this one. This story. This is the kind of story Phil would bring up. Finally, someone dies. So this guy,
Oh my gosh.
This
I'm
is
here for
Utah
this one.
news? Is that
Yeah.
what you said?
yeah, I'm not even going to try and pronounce this guy's name. Taberon Honie, Taberon Honie
That's probably perfectly.
Is this the guy that was on
pronounced.
death row?
dies by lethal injection,
Yeah.
which is the first execution in Utah in 14 years.
Really? I didn't even hear about
To
this.
think, my daughter has never been alive while someone was killed in the state's hands.
Wow.
What a shame.
You sound disappointed.
It's just weird to me.
It was lethal
honestly.
injection?
Yeah, they did lethal injection.
Didn't Utah
The last execution was like the last with guns.
Yeah, I thought they reinstated the firing squad.
So
After-
he was like grandfathered in because he was in prison when they made it illegal. He could still pick which route he wanted to go.
Oh, okay.
And
okay.
I'm trying to scroll down to that.
Grandfathered in.
But future
I feel like I might want to go. I'd pick that. Maybe.
like all the people we talked about that murdered their wives or whatever, they're going to be firing squad probably. Well, they're
No.
dead too, right?
Yeah, no, but they don't do firing squad anymore. The last one, I believe, I'm trying to find it here, but they said his name. I think it was in 1999.
Yeah,
You
but
mean
they
all
just
those-
read. I thought Utah is doing it because the lethal injection. I guess there's all this controversy because it like apparently tortures the
Kills you?
people to
Yeah.
death or something.
It like puts you to sleep, and you're still supposed to feel like all the pain and everything. Just
Yeah.
to be able to
It
do
kills
anything.
you.
Oh,
So
damn.
it's
Yeah, it kills you like painfully. It like
Well,
tortures
and it's
you
super
to death.
expensive, right?
Yeah. I don't understand. There's plenty of fentanyl everywhere. Like
Well, I think because
There
I
it
read
is.
the article and
There it
they were trying to propose a different concoction which had fentanyl in it,
mm,
and they turned it
Are you
down.
serious?
Yeah,
what?
did
should
you
talk-
read the article,
Wait, are you serious right now?
Jeff?
Yeah, I can't see it, but yeah, there was a guy that was shot and killed by firing squad. There's another lethal injection 14 years ago, and then now this guy. Like, at what point are we like, oh, we're killing people for their crimes too inhumanely? Like, what a weird discussion. You know what I mean? I think it's so
Yeah,
weird.
I don't
you're
know. I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think about the death penalty in general?
I have mixed feelings about it.
Yeah.
Whenever I hear of the person getting the death penalty, a lot of times, like with this guy, I thought it seems like you probably should have, to deserve that, done more. Like there should have been something more.
I mean, there
Heinous
was a
about it.
lot. Yeah.
I didn't read the articles. So I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Oh, usually they're like pretty heinous,
Just the
aren't they?
All I read was a headline.
Usually they're like
Well,
capital murder, like
yeah.
guy like cuts all his family apart with like machetes.
No,
or
they
something.
go to a mental institution. They don't even kill them.
Some of them.
No,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure they do still.
So this person basically killed his mother-in-law, right?
Yeah, and she was like an upstanding citizen of like the Paiute people, like
Yeah.
trying to
Hopi.
instigate change. And he broke in trying to get to his ex-girlfriend, and his ex-girlfriend wasn't there and the grandma was watching other children. And he was on drugs and intoxicated and like stabbed her horribly in front of the children and then sexually assaulted the children after.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah,
it was
let's
really
murder
bad.
This guy.
But this happened like over 20 years
25
ago.
years ago, yeah.
Over 20. So he's like a lot older now. And I don't know. I think it's hard because he grew up on a reservation and there's like just...
You just kill people and molest people.
No, that's not what I'm saying. But
Sorry, life's a lot harder.
I thought we were on the same page.
No.
So Kylie's what I don't know what it is, brother-in-law is like a prison guard. And he said he's like really good friends with this guy. And so he took it really hard.
Yeah.
Because he's like, this guy actually,
like-
I've known him now for years. We became close, not friends, but close, like work close, whatever. And like, so I know what he did was bad, wrong, whatever, but I know him now. And so it's kind of like,
Yeah.
See,
and one of his
someone
last
you know getting killed.
messages to like the public was to his people on the inside. And it was like, keep trying to, like, you can change, like, keep trying pretty much.
Yeah.
See, this one is weird for me because of the drugs thing. Because it's like, I don't know if you've ever known someone that's like on hard drugs. They're not themselves. Like they're like, I don't know, an inanimate object or an animal or
they're
something.
just like a
It's
vessel.
A shell of them,
exactly.
yeah.
It's like so bizarre. And so, yeah, it's, I don't know.
I mean, generally
I don't
speaking,
know.
they chose to take the drug.
Well, no, I agree
Yeah,
with that.
You're responsible
100%.
for what you put in your person.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I'm not excusing what he did. I think that's what I'm saying. Like, I have mixed feelings about it. Like, because doing something that horrible, like, really does, I feel like, deserve the death penalty.
And if they are going to get the death penalty, should they be tortured with poison, or should they be immediately shot, or
The
just
problem is
give
we're
them?
putting too much money into them. They should
Yeah.
just put them in a hole and walk away.
Yeah, just
It is
give
a lot
them
of
one
money.
single fentanyl pill, and they'll die instantly. And people will be like, "Oh, he died. Let's move on."
I say we just drop them off in like north, like the furthest northern part of Alaska, with just a pocket knife. Be like, if you can make it,
You deserve
You
it.
deserve
You
it.
deserve to be a college
Just
Like,
like
what's that one
Grizzlies.
guy
by
in
the way,
Philippines?
it's going to be minus 45 tonight.
Yeah.
So good luck.
Enjoy.
Yeah, we should find an island and take all our prisoners and criminals there.
We tried that.
Well, yeah.
called
What's
Australia.
that one guy's name?
It's called
Alcatraz.
Australia.
The-
They turned out
Don't you
awesome.
remember when we talked about a few podcasts ago?
Mad
Oh.
Max.
He would like eat the
barbecue.
people. Barbecue.
Oh,
That's right,
barbecue.
Oh, the
remember
guy from
barbecue?
Haiti.
Haiti.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Haiti's
The
already
Haitian
ready,
guy.
apparently.
Let's start sending people there, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, anyway.
I can't cope with real opinions, so I just make jokes.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I thought Utah, well, maybe we should look it up or something.
No.
what?
Okay.
Dude,
I thought Utah
said
does
nah.
the firing squad again.
No, Utah was the last to do the firing squad.
yeah.
Remember, Trevin's dad was a prison guard or whatever, and he also knew that person. You guys not
I'm
remember
saying
things?
recently, within like
I
the
don't.
last year or so,
No.
I thought they reinstated it. Or
I'm
maybe
pretty
that
sure.
was a bill that they're trying to get passed. And it was because of the drugs they think are like torturing people. They want to bring the firing squad back because it's more humane, quote unquote.
Yeah, I don't know. What do they do with animals?
Here it is. Utah judge clears the way for use of the firing squad on December 22nd, 2023. Judge blah, blah, blah. 3rd District Court. Yeah, I think they're going to bring it back.
You'd think that they would if it's less painful and a lot cheaper. Like, it's pretty
Right,
expensive.
pretty
I'm
cheap.
serious. In that article, it was like really expensive.
Well, it's the government. It's going to be expensive for sure. I think the thing that they were having trouble with was the people doing the firing.
Yeah.
Because even though they have like 7 people and only 1 or 2 have bullets, there's the like rationale.
But someone's
Still.
injecting someone.
Yeah, but I think it's just not blood and guts.
Yeah.
They just go into sleep.
All right.
Yeah,
don't know.
it's bizarre. It's also bizarre that like people show up and watch too. I mean,
They
Like the family
show up
members and
to
stuff.
watch.
Yeah, like the family members.
Well,
They've
and
got
the
like a watching, like a viewing room.
and the lawyers and like sometimes like the governor shows up or I don't know.
Someone
Yeah,
from
that
the
is wild.
news.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, basically, we're sitting at a table going, Phil, what's the best way to kill somebody?
Yeah.
Like,
I think it's shoot them
And it's legal.
or freeze them to death in Alaska or the
Send
rocket.
barbecue on
well,
them.
you have way too many.
The rocket?
rocket.
Yeah.
Like send them up into space
Yeah.
and let them just.
Oh, I thought you were talking
Kaboom.
about the lagoon ride.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we could like strap
Just
them to one
don't
of
strap
Elon
'em
Musk's
in.
rockets,
Yeah.
just to the outside.
On the test.
Yeah.
They should be the test pilots.
No, I'm
on
on
like,
the outside. No windshield.
Oh,
No, they should be They should be because you know that the next rocket he shoots is going to blow up, but he should
Who?
at least let somebody like be in there.
When was the last one that blew up?
Well, the one that
The one that blew up.
in the ocean.
Oh,
Actually, it didn't. The last one
Like
didn't
North
blow
Korea's rockets?
up. It
all of their
actually
rockets?
like kind of landed in the ocean.
no, we should just send him to Russia.
Yeah,
Let him be
Yeah.
conscript.
There you go.
there you go. Yeah, I don't know. There's got to be a better way we can just end a person.
we could just give them a weekend with your
Jesus.
children. They'd
Unalive
probably
them.
just kill
Oh,
themselves
yeah.
after.
They'd be done.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, it's not worth it. I'm just going out.
Your kids are
Save my
cute,
own
though.
bullet.
And go get the milk.
Yep.
Okay, on to another story I didn't fully read. Hopefully Amber did.
That's-
No,
On to some more research I'm going to do right now.
I've done all the homework.
We have another
Proceed.
murder. I think they're going to kill another person like a year.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
For what?
we're bringing it back
Uh,
again.
Yeah, for sure. For fun. I don't know. They just do it.
Oh, another like
Another inmate.
what do you call
Another
that?
death
Execution.
Yeah.
Execution.
Yeah. The guillotine.
So put them. Oh,
Yeah.
that's actually pretty good.
They've got one
Yeah.
in Heber.
A guillotine?
Well, it's what do they call it?
The Gravitron?
No, the thing that's
The Gravitron.
no, not the hangman's noose. That's what they've got one of those.
But they
Oh.
could make it futuristic, so it's like a
Displayed in-
laser that like
Ooh, just slices
cauterizes it, so there's no blood. It just like
just instantly.
yeah, the head just kind of rolls forward.
Can't we just put them in a car and just
Oh my
like
gosh.
cube them up?
Sorry, Phil's grandma.
Oh, smash the car.
No, I'm
for
gonna
all
see.
this blood and
He doesn't
gore.
like any of these.
I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see how far this goes.
Okay.
It's in every movie.
At a wrecking yard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we got to do it, let's do it cool.
You are
serious-
concerningly excited about that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at this point, we've now gone too far.
Seriously though, fentanyl isn't that like the most obvious, the easiest to
think.
get, the
You'd
probably
think.
the cheapest
Why not,
and the
Jeff?
most effective? Like
Why? Because how do you know someone's gonna be like, "Oh, fentanyl's a terrible death"? You know what I mean?
Just put it.
I think you just confront the fact that this
I-
person, we like, as society, we have deemed that this person needs to die, and just do it in a way that's going to be, I don't know, beneficial to someone. Feed them to a pack of dogs or something like that.
just
You
put
know
the
what I mean?
fentanyl in.
Where did that
You guys
went
are
from-
brutal.
fentanyl, which I thought fentanyl would be a good time. You like high as a kite, and you probably fall asleep, and then you like choke and foam at the mouth like that girl in Breaking Bad.
Oh my
God.
gosh.
Just put the fentanyl in their final meal. They don't
Mill,
know it.
mill,
There you
Meal.
go.
mill,
Meal.
mill,
Meal.
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 I
meal.
can help with this Pam Pan scenario.
Okay.
All right,
No one's
guess
ever
how
seen it really
much the U.S. pays out for the Olympic gold medalists.
Pays out.
Okay, so this is like a concept that I have to remember because I read this article, but I don't remember it.
$70,000.
So, each country pays their Olympians money based on what medal they get.
Really?
Yes, and I just found this out. That's why it's
Our
a story.
like it's in our federal budget.
The total payout. I don't know where
The
the money
Olympic
comes
Committee,
from.
probably.
I could
Yeah,
probably
the
read
Olympic
this.
Committee.
Well, the Olympic.
No, the Olympic Committee is a nationwide thing.
No, that
Okay.
each
Or,
So,
country
but
has their own.
international.
does the Olympic Committee
Each
pay them,
country
and
has
then
their
each
own
country
committee.
pays them as well,
Each country pays them.
plus the Olympic?
Holy
so,
shit.
so
I don't think the Olympic Committee pays them. Do
No.
they? They just
No,
give them
read
a
the
medal.
Company
article.
choose what they want to do.
I trust you, Amber.
Well,
Actually,
when
more
you-
than myself.
When you say Olympic Committee, I'm thinking the thing that's in like Norway or whatever.
The
That,
IOC.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
each country has their own Olympic Committee.
oh, okay.
You guys should speculate though, and I won't read it.
Yeah, let's
Okay, good.
continue to speculate.
So,
$1,000 for a
the
gold
total
medal.
payout for each gold, silver, and bronze for the United States this year is $8.6 million to
to
Think about how
everybody.
many medals.
all the different medals, right?
Okay.
So that's
Yeah.
40 gold, 44 silver, 42 bronze. Each athlete in its team sport will get or as individual winners, right? So
Just tell us how much the gold gets.
If you win the gold, let's say you or Michael Phelps, you win 800 gold medals or whatever you did. It's $37,500 per gold medal.
Oh, okay.
That they just cut you a check, whoever they are. Who is it?
Nobody.
I'm looking at
apparently.
Amber because she read the
Oh my-
article.
The
Rothschilds.
Olympic
Wait,
Committee.
what was your question?
Who
Black
pays
Rock.
this money?
Black
Oh,
Rock.
it says right here, the U.S.
Holy shit.
He's got the article in front of him.
You guys,
asking
Who
the
am I?
question.
can I request a nap real quick? And then we'll get back to this.
Okay.
It
All
is
right,
way
good.
past Jeff's bedtime.
The U.S. Olympic and Paralympic Committee pays the American athletes
yes.
who
Okay.
bring home the gold, $37,500, silver, $22,500, and bronze, $15,000.
That's,
So paying that amount to the amount of people that receive medals, that's how we get the 8.6 million.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that
8.338. Yep.
so use
so
your
that says it's from the Olympic Committee.
Yeah.
But like the U.S. one.
I think
Oh.
there's the United States. It's specific to our country, but all the different countries do that. This article went on to show France got 177 medals and paid out $6 million. Japan got 114 medals, so that's really not much less than France, but they only paid out 2.1 million. Right?
Cheap bastards.
Hong Kong,
Yeah.
two medals, they paid out 1.92 million.
Yeah. So each country pays out like a very different amount. It
Yeah,
seems
They
like.
choose. They put like the value. I think some of the countries were wild. Like they got a free house, a free apartment, and like $1 million fucking rubies, which is probably like a bag of Skittles.
$6, yeah.
Bag of Skittles.
But they got an apartment to eat them in. So that was
Yeah.
pretty cool.
I'll take it.
So
Yeah.
you know.
and like a bunch of concubines or something.
So
that came with the Skittles.
is that why
Skittles and
Australia?
concubines.
Is that why Australia sent the breakdancer because they knew they didn't have enough money?
Oh
to pay
my
out?
gosh.
I swear to God, Jake, if
Breakdancer.
you ruin my next story, I'm going to murder you.
Talking about the Olympics. It's like
I know.
one of the biggest
It is
stories.
the huge story. Anyway, the reason why I brought this up is because I was shocked that they even paid them out. I mean, I guess it makes sense to a degree. You know, these people train and they bust their butt. And if they win a couple gold medals, do they deserve $60,000? Sure. Okay. We can live off that.
No. We should not be paying them. They make all way more money than that in like TV commercials
big
and
ones
stuff
do.
like that.
Yeah.
There's plenty of gold medals that you're going to be like, who?
Yeah, but should
Yeah,
we be
most of
paying
them.
gold medals to like best archer or whatever?
Best
Like,
breakdancer.
yeah,
I
best-
mean,
Best
Careful,
best dad
Amber.
shooter. in
So,
Norway.
so you now want to
Your hand
put
in your pocket.
like
I'm planting seeds.
a disparity on how much that sport brings into the Olympics?
I just don't know why we're paying. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, why else would they really go for it other than like, oh, I get a medal?
Fame. And
Yeah, I guess fame.
yeah, but at the same time, fame don't pay
it's
the
the crowning.
bills.
It's
Is
the
that the word?
crowning event for an athlete.
There,
Yeah, I guess that's true.
there are too many
And-
events. Way too many,
Yeah.
and too many medals. It doesn't even matter anymore. They're like, oh yeah, there were 16,000 gold medal winners this year, or whatever it was. It's like,
You get a
Okay.
trophy and you get a trophy.
yeah.
I don't know that it's that much.
Well, I don't know how many there were, but like sprinting, I swear there were like 5 different 400-meter dashes. Like at
Well,
least
they
when
had
I was watching them.
qualifiers. They had
No, there were like medals. Because what's her name? The girl that was like killing it, Jakari
Stacy.
Jackson. What's her name? That has like all the braids and stuff.
Oh yeah,
You don't know.
yeah. There's like 90% of them.
Anyway, I swear she
going.
ran
Braids and
400
stuff.
meters. Like got like 4 different gold medals for like I thought was the same.
Well, one
event.
they ran backwards, one they
Yeah.
ran forwards, one they did on their hands, one they did in the crab walk.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. Anyway, why did the internet censor that girl's breakdance routine and all
Hold on.
and all
next story-
breakdancing? You can't watch
this
any
next story-
Olympic breakdancing right now.
I'm
Let
gonna
Jeff
arm wrestle
introduce
you.
it.
I'm gonna arm wrestle you and then I'm gonna leg wrestle you.
Okay.
Do the
same
title.
time.
And then I'm gonna plug your nose and make you breathe through your mouth.
Okay.
I don't know what that meant. Those are the first words that came out of my mouth. Finally, I have a chance at the Olympics. That's the name of this next story, which is Australia's badass breakdancer who has a PhD, by the way, in breakdancing, which is why she was so good.
But
Wait.
was she?
That's not a thing.
Have you
terrible.
seen it?
Did you watch it?
What
Yeah.
did they? Yeah.
No.
She was terrible.
Nobody saw it.
I watched the video.
I'm serious. You did not see it. You did not see her whole routine.
Did you see her whole routine?
It doesn't exist.
It does
What?
exist.
Show me.
They
I'll
do
find them.
exist.
Oh, there she is.
Yeah, you can find like 2 little half-second clips of
They
it.
have highlights.
Yeah,
This is the
And
listener's
commentary
and
favorite part.
pictures.
What else do you need, Phil?
I want to see the whole thing.
I saw the whole thing. Let me find it.
I
You
think
saw
she,
it live?
I'm
she
trying to see how
practiced,
many medals
like,
are given out, but
she learned. She spent like 90 minutes learning breakdancing, and then went to the Olympics.
This
Oh,
photo
man.
is
No, this is her passion.
this photo sparked Chris Pratt to call her for the next Jurassic
is-
World video.
This
they're
is the
doing.
listener's favorite part where we watch
Oh yeah,
videos and
And look at pictures.
pictures.
They have no idea what we're looking at.
See,
Yes,
and-
exactly.
And here's my
so you
gripe.
must describe it.
Maybe that was the start of a really cool backflip or something. We don't even know because you
why are
can't
you
watch it.
defending her?
Because I can't watch it. Look, like here's
Yeah,
one
look
little.
right here,
She did
Phil.
breakdancing almost as good as you would.
Are
do
you
breakdancing.
saying that-
I can't do that.
Phil, are you saying this is going to somehow escalate into the most epic routine ever and be awarded
is actually
0
the
to
points?
longest
be
one.
satire.
Where did you find this? This is the longest one I've seen.
I don't know. It says X right on it.
BusinessInsider.com.
This
Phil,
might be the whole thing.
Have you guys seen that
Oh,
lady
I
from like the 90s who
See, that's
teaches
like.
hip hop?
I mean, it's not Olympic quality, but
No, it's not breakdancing.
It is
uh,
disappointing.
Yeah,
It's lyrical
Yeah.
It's
fusion breakdancing.
This is
lyrical
a
fusion.
this is a I want to break her skull dancing. Oh, that's hot. She's
She
flopping
looks
around
like
like
a
a
golden
fish.
retriever.
yeah.
A golden retriever. She has golden retriever energy. That's for damn
I'm impressed
sure.
that you found that though, because it's not on YouTube.
Phil, I'm going to teach you about
NBC,
this thing called the
NBC,
internet.
who is like the Olympic whatever, they bought the Olympics for the year.
Peacock.
Yeah, Peacock. You go on the Olympic app, which I've been able to watch like virtually every event. There is they scrubbed all breakdancing. You can't watch anything. You go to YouTube right now, look up breakdancing from 2024 Olympics. It's gone. All breakdancing.
Phil, you're an idiot.
Censored.
Did you guys hear about how they're like censoring Jesus out of the Olympics? Have you guys seen all this?
No.
I didn't
Like, they
Well,
wouldn't let-
Go ahead.
They wouldn't let the surfer. Sorry, they wouldn't let the surfer surf with like a Jesus on his thing. The high jump, the hurdles girl, the 100-meter and 200-meter. She had like a big talk about Jesus and couldn't do it without him. They censored all of that out.
Oh,
Like
really?
several other people, they censored all of the Jesus out of it.
Wow. Well, their opening ceremonies was like a mockery of the
Last Supper.
Last Supper.
Oh, really?
Mm.
I heard
Why
something
mockery?
about that. I didn't see it though.
I didn't look. I didn't see it. They
I
scrubbed
thought it
it.
was- I
from
thought it
the
was like a-
entire
Just Google
internet.
Last Supper.
I thought it was like
Olympics.
several. That's gonna.
Oh, really?
I thought it was like several transgender
Yeah,
clowns that were like playing the parts of the people in the
Oh,
Last
man.
Supper
Yeah.
or something.
It was.
What would be the purpose of that?
I don't know.
Okay, let me ask you guys a question. How many of you guys have actually watched the Olympics this year?
I watched a bunch of it.
I did.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Did you?
None. They lost me at Snoop
None.
Dogg.
Actually,
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
me too.
A lot of that stuff got way silly. It was like what's that? I never remember that short comedian that's like
Chris Hart,
Chris Hart?
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart.
I was so fucking.
You're mixing up the black people.
I was getting,
Yeah.
thank you. I'm happy you said it. I was gonna say it, but then I went.
Chris Rockhart.
Chris Hart.
Tucker.
Chris Rock.
No,
Holy shit.
Do you know how much Snoop Dogg got paid per event?
Too much.
He got paid $500,000 every event he
Oh,
went
wow.
to.
Shut
Wow.
up and no medals.
By who?
Yeah.
And wasn't
NBC.
Martha Stewart there
bet
with
the
him?
No,
athletes
actually,
are
I think
pissed.
the Olympic committee.
They're
paid him
like
that too.
BFFs.
Yeah,
Or one of the
they're
two. I don't know
everywhere
which one.
together.
Tom Cruise was there for several of them.
Flying around in a jet.
Oh,
Standing there.
He was at the closing ceremonies. Anyway,
He was at the
I was
swimming-
shocked
swimming
that
ones.
you can't watch the thing, and now it's a bummer for all other breakdancers because we got to see
who
some
want to
of
be
it.
inspired by that.
Yeah, well, we got to see some of the breakdancing, and I was actually really impressed because at first I was like, "This is gonna be so dumb," and we turned on the women's first, and I'm like, "Okay, this is gonna be ridiculous." And
Let's be
I was,
honest, Phil. You've never turned a woman on in your life.
Burn.
Oh, shit.
Got him.
No.
He doesn't know what to
Got
say.
me.
It's
Crystal would
past my bedtime.
disagree.
Yet he has kids.
Twice.
It's past my
Yes.
bedtime.
Rude.
Phil,
Phil, how many
take me
medals
down.
do you think there were?
How many medals total?
Gold, silver, bronze total.
1,300.
You suck. Anyone else want to take that?
6,300.
How many events do you think there were?
Shooting,
Hold on.
shooting
At-
short.
Like
At this
600
Olympics?
Yeah.
How many total medals?
637.
God, that's pretty close. Good job.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have said like 500.
736.
Mm.
Ooh, I
See?
was like 100
That's a
off.
lot.
Yeah, very good.
that's
a
my
lot
normal.
of
That's my
medals.
normal
More than I
bedtime.
expected.
Yeah.
7.
That's a lot of thousands of dollars.
There should only be like 20 tops.
You run fast.
Well, 20 gold.
You run
Yeah,
fast.
gold.
Yeah, and they need to narrow down the like they could combine like half of track and field into one. Like you got to do everything.
Run
gotta
with.
do-
You got to run with a spear.
Yeah.
and
You gotta do a
when-
400
when you
meter
pass the
dash.
finish line. Throw
Well, that's
it.
what they did.
You got to do a 100 meter dash 4 times and then do a pole vault and then jump over a pole,
and then
And not
fight a
get caught.
tiger.
high
on
jump,
You see
and
what
then a
happens
long
when you do
jump,
that, though?
and then shot put and
You
javelin.
become Caitlyn Jenner. It
Yeah.
makes you a tranny.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Because that's what he did.
Oh, hell yeah.
Well,
Hell yeah. I've been trying to do it my whole life.
well, in Greco-Roman times, isn't
Mhm.
that
You did
what?
have to wrestle naked.
Wasn't that what an Olympian was? He like did
You wrestled
everything.
naked?
Yeah, wrestled naked, fought a tiger, jumped over a pole,
Wait, naked?
climbed a mountain,
Jumped over-
ran a marathon, swam 25 miles.
Simone Biles.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, you like censored out Simone from our episode.
I did.
Yeah. Did you
No,
cut it
Everyone,
out?
everyone talks about Simone,
No, I didn't.
even though she is fantastic.
It's great.
Phil,
Yeah, she was awesome.
She is.
I-
she really is.
I'm interested to hear what your conspiracy theory is as to why someone would
Kate,
remove breakdancing.
That
from
is
the
what I
internet.
wanted. I was wondering that too.
So I think it's really just like people can't stand like
Australia.
people being made fun of.
Breakdancing.
I don't know. It's like
No,
Oh.
I
we
feel
don't
like people.
we don't want people to like make fun of her, and it would look weird if we just pulled her event and we can't edit her out because usually you can watch on their app, you can watch like a recap of an event, or you can watch a whole event which is like 3 hours long where you see everybody compete and all the time in between and stuff. So they would have to like remove her out of that. I don't know. And I think they were just like, just cut it all, cut all the breakdancing.
You think it's being cut for feelings?
Why else would it?
I don't know. Maybe she got 0, and so they're like, "Oh, we don't even need to save this film." And then they just flip the cassette tape around and record
They
it over
recorded
it.
over.
Yeah. They were making a mixtape for their girlfriend.
No. What I'm saying is, like a day or two before, you could go on and watch like at least like 4 or 5 different breakdancing events on the app. Like, and one of them was like 4 hours long. And then after this, there's nothing on the break. You click on breakdancing and it's like, here's a video that talks about breakdancing, and here's like Chris Rock or whoever like making a joke about it.
Well, I
Like,
wonder if because like she kind of stole the spotlight, there really wasn't any other stories that were as interesting as.
I don't know. I thought there were
This
some
lady.
great athletes or like breakdancing. It was like worth
Really?
watching,
Yeah.
and now you can't.
Dang.
It was worth watching over some other sport like croquet or
Yeah,
horse dancing.
yeah.
Croquet.
Dressage.
Dressage. Yes, I couldn't remember the name.
Dressage.
We actually turned one of those on, and the kids were like, "Why are they doing this?" Like, well, the horse, look, it's walking sideways now, and the kids were like so
Horse.
But
confused.
breakdancing, the kids were like, "Dad, don't change it.
No, they liked it.
This sucks so bad. I gotta watch."
It's a train wreck.
I turned on some random ones. Like I turned on the rifle shooting, and I
Yeah.
was like, "This is so boring to watch." And the amount of clothes and the specialized clothes that they would wear. Have you seen this one?
Well, wasn't there that one dude that like
Yeah.
didn't wear
He just
anything?
raw
and
dogged everything.
Yeah.
He
The
was
pistol.
a pistol, but the
Oh,
rifle
I see.
guys, like these guys had coats that they like had casts on them so they could slip their arm in and their arm couldn't move.
Yeah.
And like they had these weird like straps that you'd think would tie to a bed or
Wouldn't
something.
that like
I don't
That's like
know.
taking
It's so
that would
steroids.
take
weird.
away from your actual natural talent of doing it like that?
You could put it like in a tripod. You don't even touch it. You just
yeah, it'd be
like
like
push a button.
Yeah, he's
Self-guided.
Looking at a screen.
Fucking crushed it.
Well, that pistol guy that Raw dogged it or whatever,
Why do you?
He's got
It
his-
sounds so dirty when
Phil
you
has
say
a-
it.
When Phil
It's the
says it,
guy-
it sounds like you can feel him entering you.
Oh,
You're
That's
like,
gonna be
oh.
Holy shit.
a title. of this
welcome, James.
That wasn't that the guy that like they interviewed him after. They're like, "Wow, you didn't wear anything," and he's like, "I hate my ex-wife and I want my dog back."
Yeah, it was.
yeah,
Yeah, he picked up shooting because he hated his wife, basically.
yeah.
And he's
tell
like,
me
"Oh,
this
I'm
is
pretty
true."
good." It's absolutely true,
That's
dude.
great.
This should be your
So
hero.
what was this guy wearing?
Nothing.
No,
He-
literally
well,
nothing.
everyone
Well,
else
he was
had
a
like
pistol.
special
He was
glasses on with like little extenders, and they're like point. And he didn't have
He just
ear
stood
protection.
there.
He just came looking
just, like,
normal.
He had
He's the Turkish
Yeah.
He had one
guy.
hand in his
Huh.
pocket, and he's just like,
I think he had safety.
yeah, he had
Eye
some safety
stuff, but,
goggles
like-
on. It's probably
I-
regulation.
Yeah.
To do
I am. I'm sacrificing my search history. I just typed in raw dog shooter.
Jesus Christ.
the pistol guy who raw dogged it.
Oh shit.
raw dog near me. So this is I'm showing Jay. Oh, you got it.
Okay,
So see how
okay,
he's
okay.
basically just got his pistol and his
Yeah.
glasses, got a hand in his
Right.
pocket. If you look at other athletes that do the same thing, they've got like all these like cards covering their eyes
I
and like
just
really
said all
low
that.
visors.
Specialty clothing. You didn't
Phil,
talk
now-
about that.
I'm actually going to
now
fight
you
you
get
by
it.
the end of this
Because
episode.
before I'm usually the one that doesn't listen to you and then like repeats what you just said, but now you did it.
Dude, I am such an asshole if that's what I do. Because I'm so pissed at you right now. I hate you. I hate you. Raw dogging near me. Hold on. I'm just,
Raw dog.
You better clear your search history, man. Your wife's gonna be pissed.
Explain that to your wife later.
What?
She already
What
knows.
does that mean anyway?
Oh, she knows what it is.
She's fully aware.
feels like
What does that mean, Trent?
That's a good cover up. I like Crystal. I didn't even know what it meant.
Is that where you just don't wear underwear?
Yep. Mhm.
yeah, and ride
Raw
a
dogging
horse.
it just means like there's no it's all natural. Typically it really means no condom, no coverage, but like if you're raw
Oh.
dogging something, it just means like there's no additional
no
BS to
No
it.
barriers.
No
So there you
protection.
go, Phil's
flare.
grandma.
Yeah.
no attachments, no like.
No extenders.
Like if we're talking about fashion and you walk out of your house, I'd say that's raw dogging. Raw
Oh,
dogging it.
okay.
You just have there's just nothing there.
No filter.
I need to get like T-shirts that say "raw dog."
No.
on
No.
Bill.
With a
You
pic-
live in Provo,
and you-
sir.
with
Yeah.
a picture of that, with a picture of that
You'll
guy.
find out real quick.
it. You want to know a great joke? I have a shirt that says "That's what she said,"
Uh-huh.
and my mother-in-law bought that for me.
No way.
And
Does she know what it means?
She thought it meant like whatever
Yes.
my wife says, I'll do that. And I wear it all the time.
Yeah, because you have 3 shirts.
Yeah, it's true.
It
That's
came in high
actually really
traffic
funny.
yellow.
Your mother-in-law bought it for you?
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
This has been episode 128. Stay tuned next week for 129.